Hey Cancer, welcome to your March love reading. This is going to be an in-depth romantic reading where I define what needs to be prioritized in your romantic situation. This is meant to keep you on course and on track for your greater good. Also, during this reading, look forward to 3 exciting things in which I normally perform during my readings. First, that includes a soundtrack to this reading. If you want more from it, definitely go to that list and give it a whirl. Also, I charm cast, so you'll get more from that. And at the very end of this reading, look forward to a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. Cancer, I'm excited to help you clarify what's going on in your romantic situation. Let's get right into it. First, I'm going to start your soundtrack. If anything, I advise you to at least listen to the first song of this reading, or I'm sorry, of this song. I'll be all right. It is the main energy of this reading. It is called In a Week by Hosier, featuring Karen Cowley. Beautiful song. All right. Let's find out your priorities in this romantic situation first. It's a beautiful song. It's a bit creepy if you listen to the words. But there is a really deep meaning to it. So definitely, if you want, take a look at that. Okay, Cancer, what needs to be prioritized in your romantic situation? Cancer. This is for March, romance for Cancer. Romanticizing something. Okay, so energetically, I was just called to pick up on this overwhelming need to, or this overwhelming over romanticism. I don't know what that means. I'll pick up more. Wedding. Okay. Wedding. This could be the one. Soulmate. Give your relationship a chance. Something about your current situation is changing. Let's get more. Cancer, what's going on? Help me figure this out. It looks like, okay, so you have a current, this is going to be very specific. You are currently in a relationship and you feel that this could be the one, that you have met your soulmate, met your match, and from this you feel the need to commit. You're ready to put more into this. You want to give more into this, or that's what's required. It's like you have all the answers. You can see everything. You know everything. It's about this commitment. It looks like you've kind of been hiding back until you have everything that you need to move forward. You have found the lock or the key to your heart, that is for sure. Or you feel this is okay. Wow. So you're sure. But this masculine energy. Okay. So it feels like I'm talking to the feminine. We don't do sex here. This is definitely just energy that I'm picking up on. The feminine is questioning whether or not she has her masculine, her forever after, her soulmate. So it's to the point where this person is in a part of your life. You're considering this commitment. It looks like there is some type of separation. There is separation. And this is the dark part of this energy. This is the masculine trying to kind of get through his feelings. He is working through something. He is feeling something deep. It looks like it's really important for him in his feelings to stick to reality, stay as realistic as possible, follow the truth, and it feels like the masculine is having a hard time making decisions because they're being swayed. There's a lot of swaying back and forth. Something about this masculine not wanting to be swayed, wanting to find his foundation. It looks like it's loving the beast within. I think this is the part that makes your feminine energy, if that's who I'm talking to, kind of engage. There is a lot of compassion and kind of feminine energy trying to lift this masculine energy out of the darkness. Okay, moving on. If there is any messages of love, I'm going to connect those now. Okay, yeah, you guys are in separation. You guys are not, I was wrong. Maybe you are connected energetically to the point where, yes, this energy is making an influence on your life. But this energy, again, you guys are separated. There's no communication. Obsession. This is the spying energy. This is the dark part. This is with this masculine energy not feeling so stable. There's a lot of observation happening in the down low. I'm not going to call it spying because that's not what it is. This person is just detached and trying to kind of still be there, still see, still try to be a part of it, but this energy is detached. There is a second chance hanging around in this energy, and children are important to this partnership. It looks like there is a need to kind of distance yourself from this energy because of the need to separate and the fact that there is still a lot of energetic pull on this. The masculine energy is pulling away farther and farther every time. So it's really important to detach, get as far away from this as possible. In this, I mean, that is the opposite, of course, of what you want to do right now, but I can tell you it will help things kind of settle. It will help the truth have a chance. This is the trying times. This is the trying energy. This is the trying times. Just have faith that there is something here. There is a strong connection. Let's go to the tarot. There's that strength. This is what I'm talking about. You have compassion for this individual. You feel deep feelings for this person. You understand that this is not your only person, because what if it doesn't work? But there is something significant here. And because of this, you're really willing to go through it, go through the ringer. Queen of Wands, this is you. The heart of the matter is you having the need to harness your confidence, harness your power, harness your energy, your passion. You are the fire. You are the fuel. You are the igniter in this energy. Understand, if you are not applying yourself to something that has a fire or has a spark already, it will only drown this energy. There has to be a spark. There has to be a fire. And I can tell you, there is not even a smolder right now that you can see. So what's crossing you is the Justice. This energy says that don't worry, there will be balance. And karmically, if you are doing right for yourself, right for others, right for keeping karmic balance in life and making sure that you maintain that, this will ultimately keep the peace, keep things balanced, which ultimately means that it's open for stuck on the word. I'll continue. Next, Two of Cups. This is what needs to be prioritized in your energy. And this came out in the reverse. I'll verify that. On bottom of your energy is the Tower. And it looks like what's happened in the recent past is the Seven of Cups. What you have to look forward to in the near future in this energy is the Ace of Swords. What does Cancer represent in this energy? The Seven of Wands, another seven. There's so much potential happening right now. And I can tell you, you are so fired up. What you hope in this energy and fear at the same time is the Nine of Cups, and the outcome is Judgment. Gosh, that's just like the Daily Collective today. Cool. All right, bottom of the deck here is King of Swords and the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Oh my. Okay, yes, there's so much. Okay, so yes, there's a little bit of obsession. There is a lot of mental energy here. I don't feel like there's a lot of action right now. This is distance. But in your situation, from your recent past, you have the Seven of Cups. You are so open and willing to receive and open and willing to give. From this, it looks like you have options. It's like you opened yourself up, and from this, you are kind of calling in a lot of energy. From this, you have found that you've come into your confidence. You are stepping into your queendom. You are feeling like you have purpose. You feel like you have what it takes. And from this, you have a lot of vision. You have a lot of, you have a lot of ideas. And you know what you want to do with it. I feel specifically you may have a lot of options when it comes to the other sex. But with this, I feel like you only have space for one. You have only one in your mind. And I feel like this is the obsessive, if there's any type of obsessive thinking, is because nothing's really happening from this, and it bothers you. Ultimately, what's crossing you is the justice. It looks like there is something happening here, and you don't have a lot of say in it. From this, you are understanding that a lot of what you've done in the past building up to this, or a lot of your history, what you've put into this relationship, or what you plan to put into this relationship, or what you've done so far, there is, I feel like, this injustice, this imbalance surrounding this. You're not getting back because this energy that you want isn't available. This masculine is hiding. This is why you feel blocked. You don't feel like you have an opportunity with this Two of Cups in reverse. And this is the energy that needs to be prioritized. This is the detached energy that I was picking up on earlier. The need for you to detach, because you're so close to this potential partner, but it's not your partner, which makes it energetically off. Something needs to be remedied. Something needs to be fixed here. And that is what's happening currently in your energy. And this is the stuff you can't see. This is you waiting for the patience, waiting to see the result, waiting to find out what's going to happen. You are sure, you know, you have all the answers. You're clear on everything. You're just sitting there waiting. Ultimately, what you're letting go of is the Tower moment. It looks like what's happened recently is you have discovered a lot of, deception. You've been deceived by something or someone, and from this, things fell apart. And because it fell apart, you can't change that. You've worked really hard to rebuild this, and I feel like this has been the hard work. The rebuilding part has been a bit harder than you thought it would be. It was like the Tower moment, whatever happened, this deception that happened, you thought that was the hard part, but actually trying to rebuild and have faith and retrust, and that's the hard part. This is what you are trying to do. You're trying to recreate, but you can't, you're blocked. This is why you need to separate yourself from it. Ultimately, it looks like what you represent is the Seven of Wands, is finding your power, finding what it is about you and your individuality that can shine, being seen for what you have and what it is that you have now. Waiting to see more is what's actually keeping you back. You do have something to shine now, and that is what's needing to be expressed, what needs to come out. This will help you not have this impatient energy. It will help you get through this. It will help you pass the time. Go for things that make you happy. Read books if reading makes you happy. Sew if sewing makes you happy. Go play sports if sports is what makes you happy. Hikes. Find a creative outlet. Whatever it is, feed you. Once you feed you, you will find balance. You will start building yourself back up again in order to actually start creating this foundation again, rebuilding that from that Tower moment. So biggest thing, if you take anything from this reading, is reclaim your individuality and pass this time of you already knowing what you want and what you were working towards, but fill in the gray lines, fill in this grayness, fill in this time with things that make you happy, that reinforce you and your positivity. You have something here, and I feel like it will find you if you detach. what you have to look forward to, and what you fear the most is the Nine of Cups in reverse, is feeling this sense of loss, this sense of not being able to live in your happiness, not being able to have this relationship, not ever having it do something, not ever going anywhere, never having a chance again. But what you look forward to at the same time is actually that, is having that open-ended conversation, putting into this relationship, living in its abundance, and being able to make a move every day, do something with it every day, and with this grow into something more. Ultimately, I say that word a lot, I guess. It looks like your outcome to this situation is that Judgment and the Ace of Swords. In the near future, this is coming up soon. The Ace of Swords brings clarity, an idea, your manifestation being here. Your manifestation is starting to come into the 3D, into this physical world. You will start being able to apply yourself to this, and movement will start happening. Your outcome to this situation is Judgment, is finally the heavens above. Anything energetically that's involved in this outcome says that positivity, happiness, joy is all being brought into this environment soon. Whoa. This balance is here. It's almost like you will finally be able to put into this relationship and give back to this relationship. And from this, you will be able to live in this connection. Look at this card. I'm having a hard time speaking. It's almost emotional, this outcome, but I don't know if you can see it. But these two people, they are connected, like a soulmate is connected. There is a lot of integration, and your souls are intertwined. And from this, you are actually on the same path. You are seeing the same vision. It's all coming from the same place. This is your guys' new reality, equally. A vision together and growing together. Judgment is here. That's your outcome. On the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. It looks like truth will bring stability, and from this you will actually thrive in this, and until you receive every dose of truth, every dose of reality to work with, and you're living in this reality, this is when you will start thriving and live in your happily ever after with this 10 of Cups. You're going to live happily ever after. It's tense. I'm glad I worked through it. I figured that one out. There is so much energy that meant to be energy, but there's something about what the masculine is going through and really needs to go through it. I don't know if he just lost someone or lost a job, or something trying is happening in his quote unquote his energy. All right, let's next move to the charms. Okay, that's a lot. The Emperor, and I put it back. I'll take them all. Okay, so yeah, movement is extremely important to you. You're ready to put movement into this. You're ready for the truth. You're ready to start building. You're ready to put boundaries and apply. You really want to get to the root of this and start building and creating structure. God, it's almost this cold energy. Ultimately, it looks like travel is important. There is travel happening. Yeah, it's almost like you don't believe in a good outcome anymore. It's almost like you're jaded. But I can tell you, with this sun coming out, bottom line is you will find your happiness. You will find your joy. You will find happiness and joy. Movement is, yeah, you want it really bad, and it is coming. I can tell you that. Their travel is important to this movement. The initial T and the initial A, I would avoid any sneaky behavior. I would even say in this masculine energy, or whoever this masculine is, if they are acting sneaky or this is the part where you need to get away from it, because it's not realistic right now. This energy is, it needs to be left alone. It can't react. It won't be reality. It won't be right. So distance. There's something growing here. Okay, that's what I get from the charms. Let's next move to yes or no. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. Let's get to this. If you have been a part of my readings, you know this, but I read energy. That's how I'm able to get my answers. Energy itself is constantly moving and changing. So could this answer. So don't live on this like it's life or death. Okay, Cancer. Again, thank you for liking this video. Especially if you want to comment, let me know how this resonates. What about it resonates? I would love to hear from you guys. Let's do this. Yes or no, Cancer. My answer is absolutely. Your wish will come true. Foreshadow! Hey guys, thank you so much for being a part of this reading. I look forward to seeing you in the future, especially if you subscribe.